Hello and welcome to day 4. I am Tina and I am happy to have you returning for our Reading Together adventure. I hope it is going well for you and I am grateful to have you here. So our word for today, for day 4, is community. And even if community hasn't begun forming yet, or maybe it never will for this video series, that's okay. We're still forming community. We have taken the first steps outside of our normal routine. For some of us, that's a big deal. And even if we don't all chat together, we're still forming community and we will begin to feel a sense of belonging. At least that's what I believe. So as I said yesterday, reading together may seem like a small thing. It may not seem big, but it is. We are engaging in our own personal development and we are growing. We are taking accountability for ourselves now and we're putting ourselves out there into this community. So as I have said for the last 3 days, and so we'll make it 4, what we're doing is simply coming together to read together, because sometimes doing things together holds us accountable and is more fun. Okay, since we are still in that 7-day window, I am going to run through the logistics of what we're doing here. First of all, if you are just hopping on now, I want to let you know that we are all reading our own books because that makes it easy. And if any of us should miss a day, it's easier to hop right back on and continue where you had left off because you're not missing the book that we're all reading. The other piece is that we are trying to keep these videos to 15-16 minute time frame, and that's our time. It's personal time for us, and maybe it helps us stop the scroll in the evenings. And maybe that's the solution that we need for ourselves. The other piece is that our reading time is 10 minutes. If you want to read longer, that's fantastic. Simply hit the pause button, continue reading for as long as you wish, and then join us back again. If the music that I am playing during our 10-minute read time is a distraction for you, simply hit the mute button and then unmute it when the 10 minutes is up or when you finish your reading. The other piece, at the end, I will ask you all to share the book that you read today, the author of that book, and one nugget that you are taking away for your day or for your week that kind of struck you in some way. And then finally, I will be posting another 7 days next week just to stay ahead of all of you. And the reason that I am doing it this way is that I want the opportunity, where this is my first playlist that I've put together, to tweak the format or make any adjustments that I feel that I need to do. But I will stay ahead of you until I reach that 30-day mark. And for anybody that may be coming on that last week of September, first week of October, or thereafter, when you come on, all 30 videos will be available for you right out of the gate, so you will be all set. And I think that's a wrap on the logistics for today. And with that, grab your book, maybe breathe out any distractions that are floating around in your mind, and let's settle in to read. Hello and welcome back. I hope you had a nice, relaxing time. Your brains are starting to shut down from all the thoughts that float through there, and you're settling in to these moments that you're giving yourself. And what I have found in my life, at least, is that as I start doing this one thing, it starts to kind of spread in my life, where I start giving myself more opportunities to have these 15 minutes of time. So with that, I want to share the book. I have stuck, and I probably will stick for these 7 days, with the book that I'm reading, which again is If Women Rose Rooted by Sharon Blackie. Continues to be a great book, and I continue to share one excerpt with you each day, and today's day is this. Whatever form it takes, whether it comes easily to us or not, we will have to be still and trust. We have to resist the urge to view what is happening to us as a problem to be solved. We have to let ourselves hurt, release the old needs, let go of the old urges to become what we are not, what we were not meant to be. This is how we pave the way for our rebirth. And that is a great reminder for me, for somebody that likes to control things, like many of us do, that we want to put together the to-do list and chart it out, what our future may hold. And sometimes we have to let go, and that's a really hard lesson to learn. So again, if women rose rooted. What this reminded me of today, for some reason, is The Prophet by Khalil Gibran. And this is fantastic, and it's more of little poetic essays than anything, of very common life things, if you haven't read it yet. So, on love, marriage, children, giving, eating and drinking, work, joy and sorrow, houses, clothes, buying and selling, crime and punishment, laws, freedom, reason and passion, pain, self-knowledge, teaching, friendship, talking, time, good and evil, prayer, pleasure, beauty, religion, death, and the farewell. So life, basically. And what I find is, I don't know that if I've gone through and just read it straight through, but what I find is every once in a while I'll pull it from the bookshelf and open it up to one of those topics that for some reason I'm thinking about. And his words are powerful, and the wisdom is powerful, and it really gives you a moment to stop and reflect and really think about it. And so I thought, where the quote I gave was on stillness, and here we are taking time for ourselves in a different manner than maybe we had before, that I wanted to share this book, because this really kind of is an assist for stillness and thought. So there you go. And I think that's it. So please, as always, go in and share in the comments the book that you read today, the author, and the nugget that you're taking with you. And also maybe screen through what other people may write. And hopefully we're starting to build more people up here. I apologize if you're the first person or the only person, because I don't know at this point, because we're starting right out with the 7 videos. But go in, if there's other comments in there, go in and check out what other people are reading, and maybe comment in a supportive way, of course, and always be kind. And that's that. So we are done with day 4. We are going to move on with day 5. I am grateful to have you here. I hope it is helping you in some way. I'm proud of you for doing this, and I thank you. So I will see you back tomorrow for day 5. Take care of yourself.